Oh, Innis, I became football.
You're French. Oh, no.
This isn't my pillow. Gaiba, you are not my pillow either.
You are not my pillow. So did anyone in our audience go and see Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side of the Dimensions?
Put your hand up if you did.
Put your hand up.
Oh, you did? Nice one, man. What did you think? I really like the part where
Joey wakes up on a blimp.
and he goes,
This is not my pillow. Gaiba, you are not my pillow either.
and then he
Yeah.
falls off the side.
Yeah. It was really good when Joey died that time.
Yeah.
I thought it
Anyway,
was
join us next time on Pig Squealing Wang.
Innis, you're flying
Here,
through
dude,
this level.
What happened to all of the stars in this level? Did you know in Kirby Star Allies, bananas are pronounced like
Did you know in Kirby Star Allies you can't actually get any stars as allies?
Did you know in Mario 64,
There
if
are-
you jump through the painting on the first world at the right moment, you will get a banana?
Did you know that in Mario 64 it wasn't released in 1964?
Did you know that the Nintendo 64 wasn't actually released in 1963 and a third?
Clay Fighter 63 and a third.
Do you want to know an actual Super Mario 64 fact, guys?
No.
Well,
I
you're
want
gonna
a
hear
fake,
one anyway.
fake ones, please.
Did you know that if you enter the clock tower level when the clock minute hand strikes 12, all of the gears inside the clock will stop?
Oh, I did know that actually.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh. Did you also know that if you wait until the clock minute hand is at half past, then everything goes crazy inside the clock
I didn't
tower,
know that one.
and it goes forwards and backwards at irregular intervals?
Why? What's so special about half past Innis?
It's like I did it by accident because I thought when I was playing Mario 64 recently that it made things slow down to half the speed.
That's cool and all, but what game is Mario 64 recently?
Well, I guess I would have to say
Yeah.
Joey Bonzo.
Bowie Jonzo, everyone. Innis, eat the block.
I guess I would have to say Super Mario Galaxy.
Innis, pick up the jiggle piece, man.
The jiggle push,
Hey,
man.
man.
Hey, man, get the jiggle push, man.
Oh,
I really
yeepo.
hope that if we get lots of subs, they don't make memes.
But what if the jiggle piece?
Because genuinely, I do feel like every couple of episodes, there's like a new thing that we're saying, you know?
Yeah. Innis, I made you a
Jiggle
rhino.
Push, man.
Innis, pick up the jiggle piece, man.
Mine.
Innis, become the rhino, man.
Mine. Do you know what? 4 friends.
I want to become the lady.
Become the jiggle push.
Oh, Innis, I became football.
You're French. Oh, no, that's not a beret. That's a boga.
A bogus.
Ooh, scrum.
What was that, Innis?
Give
Give me a history lesson now.
That was what my mum said to me.
Back in 1964.
That's my earliest memory of what my parents said to me as a kid. Oh, dude, plot.
Did you know that in Mario 64,
Dude. Boss fight. Oh,
that's
dude.
2 boss
It's
fights?
the balls.
Not Pon Con.
Is
The
ball
ball.
and dude, he's fucking dead.
He's dead or no? He's not. We haven't hit him.
Oh, I'm a rhino. Aye.
Pum, pum,
Dude,
pum.
look, he's fucking dead.
I think he's still alive, actually.
Fraser, what would you know?
I don't know.
I hate that tone of voice, like, especially
would
with like
you
that phrase. What would you know?
I don't think I've ever actually had it seriously said to me.
Yeah, I just know that like it's been said to like people.
Ye-
No, I
Yes, that's a lot
definitely
of
know that like
bosses.
kids have had that like said to them before.
Yeah.
Like by other kids, and it's like, why are you such a dickhead?
I'd never really understood the whole bullying thing.
Yeah. Do you ever get like weird kind of like I don't want to say fantasy because like I feel that's the wrong word, but kind of like, you know, you just get like kind of like a daydream kind of thing where like basically what I'm saying is the other day I daydreamed that I was like one of those guys that go to schools at assemblies and tell kids not to bully people, and then like, you know, like asking like the bully kids why they did it.
Yeah.
And then them like making fun of kids that they bully like in the crowd, and me being like, see, that's not cool, like what you're doing is really offensive and there's no reason to do it. And then the kids just like continuing to bully them, and then me like, I know, like realizing that kids don't listen.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I explained that properly. But like, I don't know, have you ever daydreamed that before?
Yeah.
Have you actually?
Not that specific one, but like I've definitely like daydreamed something similar where you like confront someone about bullying and you're just like, I don't like, why?
Yeah.
Why? What are you gaining out of this
Yeah.
exactly? Like, why are you just... See, sometimes it's like they're just being assholes for the sake of being assholes.
I mean, you know that, you know, like people usually like say
they're troubled at home.
yeah, or like, you know, like they've got something going on, they, you know, like feel like they
well,
need to take it out on something.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, but like, you know, like when you're a kid, you can't control like your feelings or your like emotional outbursts or whatever. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that wasn't a ride. We just jumped over there. But I don't know, maybe it's been a long time since I've watched like an explanation on why kids bully other kids. But I just don't see why, if you're going through a tough time, why you would,
Why
you know,
making
do that
someone
to other people, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
is it because you feel like, you know, like you're being treated unfairly, and like, you know, to like lessen the pain that you're going through, you want to share it with other people?
Yeah. See, what I don't get is like,
I don't get the physical bullying.
oh, I want to be that guy.
Like, I can understand why, you know, like kids, you know, like, will be like, oh, you're fat. Because like, you know, like adults do that as well.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's first, I think it's like human psyche to like, you know, like, you know, pick on people that are less like equipped to like survive or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And like, you know, like if we still kind of lived in the way that you know, we did primitively,
Smack that
then like
fish.
being like fat like in warm kind of like climates is like impractical.
Are we fat shaming?
I mean, no, because like I mean, like other than, well, I guess, you know, like other than like health risks or whatever, there's no, I've got nothing wrong with someone being fat.
Yeah, yeah.
Like if someone's fat, then like whoop de frickin' do, like whatever. Like it's never changed my opinion on someone because
Yeah.
they're fat. Well, unless they're an asshole about being fat. I don't know if I can explain that, but
Innis, we should go back and get the electrical socket.
why?
Because I want it.
But there's water.
But I killed the water.
Okay. But like, yeah, I don't know if you know what I mean. Like people can be fat and kind of like be a dickhead about it.
Vaguely. Innis, I
Like,
can't reach the socket. Give me a hand. Give me a boost. Oh, I did it.
Nice. Like, I think it's more kind of like maybe, you know, they're like on the defense because they feel like they're gonna get picked on or something.
Yeah.
So they're just an asshole in the first place.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but like, I don't know. Just some fat people are assholes,
Yeah.
and I don't know if that's just, you know, coincidence that they would be an asshole anyway, or if they're an asshole because they're fat.
I reckon most of the time it's a coincidence because there's a lot of people who are assholes.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who are assholes. Saying that though, like, I think it depends on where you are.
Yeah.
Because like in my work, like we very rarely get someone that's rude. Like
Oh man.
usually we only get like like people that don't have great English, or they're on holiday, or they're
Let's go
you
get
know,
this.
they're like just normal folk that are just like nice, or like they don't really want to speak or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's it. Like we very rarely get people who are assholes. And when we do, we're just kind of like, well, that guy was kind of an asshole, weren't they? And then like that's it. Like there's nothing to go. We don't have to like report or anything like that. 'Cause
Yeah.
when people are assholes, they're never like a huge asshole. But like yeah, you say that like like you get like heaps of dickheads like all the time.
Oh yeah.
And like we both live like in the same town.
Yeah.
And we're like
It's
we're like a
different
15-minute
climate.
walk away from each other when we're both at work. So it's, I don't know, it's just kind of strange that like on a day-to-day basis, most of the people that you meet, well, not most people, but a
Yeah,
lot
not
of people
most
that
of
you
the
meet
people, but there's
are
a lot of
dickheads.
them. A lot of the well, not a lot of the time, but some of the time it's the same people that come in there.
Oh, right.
And it's like, why do you keep coming here? You just there's this one old man who like
Chance to run.
he like just like is always wide to me every time he comes in, and I've just decided to stop serving him anymore. And it's Be the Beetle. Throw the beetle.
What the fuck?
You have him in your beetle
I'm
horn.
fucking him. I forgot what I was gonna say now. Oh, yeah.
There's this old guy that just comes in and he's like, he shouts at me every time, just because
See-
he's an old asshole.
For some reason, I think it might be because you got long hair.
No, it's
Like-
not even that, because he shouts at other people as well.
Oh, okay. I was just hey, this kind of remind me of those things in
Can
Mario.
you be one?
Yes. When I used to work in the bar, I would get so many people that would just come in and be dickheads because I had long hair, and it's just like, why? Like,
And it's pick me up and throw me.
why are you being like a dickhead just because I've got long hair?
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with having like long hair? Like, what impact does it have
On you.
your life?
Yeah.
That it makes you feel like you need to let me know that I'm an asshole for having long hair.
Yeah.
And
Throw
like,
me
there
in
was so many people that were like that.
Yeah.
Like to the point where in where I worked, like I've told you before, but like I was allowed to like be a dickhead to customers if they were being a dickhead
Yeah,
to me.
you
Like
told
if
me.
someone was being an asshole, I could be like, "You're being a fucking asshole. You've got to leave.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you." And then the bouncers would throw them out, and that's it.
I bet that must have felt great to just tell
Oh yeah,
them.
like it was good to be like, "Fuck off. Like I'm not serving you. If you want served, you can get someone else, and maybe if you're nicer, you'll actually get something."
Yeah.
Yeah, like people are just white about that. And I remember there was I told you about it as well when it happened, but there was like a one guy that fought in like a war in Ireland
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
And like I wear a hat all the time because like my haircuts are stupid, so like it just means when my hat's off I can't see anything because my hair just goes in front of my face. So I just wear a hat all the time, and like in the bar, like it was no different. So I would just wear a hat when I was working, so I could actually see what I was doing. So because I'm pouring drinks for people and whatever. And so the guy comes in, he just keeps shouting at me from behind the bar, and like it's really busy, so I'm not serving him because he wasn't there first. I'm just serving everyone else.
Yeah.
And then my boss like taps me on the shoulder and is like, "Here, that guy over there is being like a huge dickhead to you, man." And I was like, "Oh, really?" Like, what's he saying? Like, and my boss is like, "Well, he thinks you're being really rude to him because you're wearing your hat."
No, the monkey's
Oh,
dead.
I thought you were controlling that. So my boss is like, "You don't need to take your hat off." Like, I don't know what his problem is, but he's just saying like some shit about being in a war or something like that. You can talk to him if you want to. So I spoke to him, and he's like, "You're being disrespectful to me because you're not taking your hat off." And I'm like, "How? Like, how is that disrespectful to you, sir? Like, I've not done anything. I'm wearing it so I can see." And he's like, "I've had soldiers that look like you have their heads blown off right beside me in the war, I'm like, okay, that sucks that you had to experience that, but what's that got to do with me wearing a hat? It's like, it's just disrespectful. I really think you should remove it. And I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking take my hat off, man, just because you think I'm disrespecting you. I guess that's the end of that story, actually. I don't really have anything else to say about that. But yeah, people just seem to have a problem with you having long hair. I guess that wasn't the long hair, but it was me wearing
The
a hat.
hat. Yeah.
But like, even then, like, I feel like taking your hat off is like a weird old kind of courtesy thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like maybe if you're wearing like a really like cringy hat or like outlandish hat, and you're you know, going into like, I don't know, meet like an official person or something like that. You know, like if you're going in for a job interview, you wouldn't keep your hat on, kind of thing, because like it's like formal or whatever. But like, you know, if you're just going into like a bar or a restaurant or whatever like that, I don't feel like you should need to take your hat off. Like, who cares?
Not at all. It
Anyway.
make no sense.
Oh fuck! I didn't press the button. I thought I would get a second chance to go down.
No.
Hey, I'm still happy. Number 7.
Numero 7.
Number 7. See, that's all the spiel I have for that, I guess.
That's all the spiel we have for this episode, actually.
Oh my god.
Are
you
telling
telling
we
me
spieled our whole
that
spiels.
this episode is over?
It's over, guys.
Oh, thank god. I was running out of things to say. I'm only kidding. I could talk all day.
I could talk like I
Hey, let's go. No.
In the next episode,
Hey.
we will go.
We will go where no one has gone before.
Okay, Shovel Knight. To Sector A. Hey! Hey! Is you like a hamster or a gerbil or
The
something?
microphone foam smells weird. It might be because I've spat all over it by going.
Burger.
Yeah, Burger King.
No, that's what it tastes like now, Innis.
Yeah. Well, or there was the other thing that I was doing in the Shovel Knight episode where I was just going like.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyhow.
Thanks for hanging out with us tonight,
It was cool.
guys.
Thanks for sitting on the couch with me.
Yeah, it was good banner.
Join us next time when we show you how to make apple pie.
Apple pie.
Apple pie.
Remember to like and subscribe.
Bye.
If you love us.
Bye if you love us. Bye. Remember to buy our merch that we don't have.
One day.
Bye.